We're in Charlotte, North Carolina for the launch of the 2015 Toyota Camry. Now that vehicle received 2,000 new parts and all new sheet metal. At the same time, Toyota said, hey, why don't you take the 2015 Sienna van out and check out the updates to that vehicle? Well, they're not as significant. On the outside, it mostly comes to the headlights. They've got new headlights on the front and on some levels have LED daytime running lights. Now, the Sienna didn't get major updates like the Camry, but there's a reason for that. The Sienna already was a great van. What really fell down on the previous model was the dash was covered in a lot of hard plastic, call it plastic fantastic. Now they've turned things around. The dashboard is much more modern. You've got the beautiful big display audio that's available. You've got the stitching and it looks more upscale. And really what these vans cost, it should have an interior that matches the price tag. Now it does. The base Toyota Sienna starts at roughly $30,000, but Toyota has dropped the four-cylinder model, only V6s now. Prices can range all the way up to $46,000 for the limited front-wheel drive van, but Toyota is the only minivan maker to offer all-wheel drive. That starts around $37,000 and can ramp up to $41,000, less than the front-wheel drive model. That's because all-wheel drive is only available in the XLE and not the top limited trim. The updates to the exterior are minor for this facelift. It's more about the interior, but notice the modified headlamps and front grille. The interior is a different story, and it received a big refresh. We've had the Sienna on the show several times, so go to drivingtelevision.com to look at previous reviews. Now, the previous Sienna van was very practical, and it looked pretty good. It's when you got into it and really started to interact with the dashboard especially, it was covered with hard plastic. And this is a massive step forward. It looks much more upscale. So gone is all of that cheap hard plastic, replaced on the top with soft touch materials and French stitching on the top of the dash and the front of the glove box area. Sure, there's still hard plastic, but it looks more upscale. You see the soft touch materials have graduated to the tops of the doors as well. In addition to that, all of the Siennas now come with a backup camera and a 6.1-inch screen. If you go to the top trim levels, like the one we have here, this is a beautiful 7-inch screen that is really nicely integrated into the dashboard. It looks classy and goes with the overall appeal. Available features, something that was introduced last year on the Highlander, is the driver Easy Speak system. You push a button on the steering wheel and it projects the driver's voice through the sound system to the back passengers, which means you don't have to yell. The good news is they can't yell back. So those are the main updates for the interior of the Sienna. The rest of the product really remains unchanged. It's a very useful and functional vehicle, and for me, it's all about comfort, and I find this van very comfortable.
Remember, extended reviews of many of our segments are available online at drivingtelevision.com.